All right, so we got Brandon with or Brendan, I should say, with the list that Engine 25 is going to be running.
So Engine 25 is using a Fire Spray 31 with Kath Scarlet, 38 points. She has Veteran Instincts, K4 Security Droid, and an engine upgrade. His Y-Wing is Cavill, with a blaster turret and an R4 agromech. And the Z95 is Andrew Sulak with Lone Wolf, cluster missiles, and inertial dampers. Yeah, I mean, it is essentially making sure that he can stay away from his friends, I think. Yeah, he has Lone Wolf on there. Why would you take Andrew Sulak without Lone Wolf? Am I right? I mean, am I right? He is most definitely the Lone Wolf master. Yeah, he took cluster missiles, so he can get. Yep. Double 4 shot. Woo! Yes. Yes, so very much yes. You know what? Anything that gives the decimators some extra movement is fun. Expert handling, engine upgrade, Daredevil. No. Expert handling. Expert handling is the one that gives you perform the barrel roll, and yeah, that's where you strip off the target block. Oh yes. I think well, I mean, if I can make it next week, this will do. All right. Looks like they're starting their initial placement. So we have a shuttle out there. I forgot to ask what cue ball is running. He's running the same list as earlier tonight, isn't he? So the autoceptors and then the stress shuttle. I don't know if he switched out anything on the stress shuttle.
So he was talking.
Yeah.
I said he take one of them, but it would put him at 100 points instead of where he really was.
Yeah, if he's looking for an initiative bid for the autoceptors, I think that 99 is probably cutting it close for safe. So, maybe he might just want to build for the full 100, accept the fact that, someone's probably going to give up initiative to him, and then use that to his advantage. Use that ability to fly to your advantage by doing things that they probably wouldn't expect to clear. And you might have to have them react, but keep that shuttle close and use it as kind of like a little security blanket.
I'm kind of in the mindset nowadays where like pilot skill, if you want to be higher than someone, most people are just trying to push 10. Where like pilot skill 9 guys, there's initiative bit, go for it. But to me, it's I don't know. Like part of me still thinks if you're gonna want to try to those guys like have pilot skill, you're just gonna push for pilot skill 10. Decimator, the highest one.
Grab
Cherno, yeah. Those.
Okay, it looks like the box is locked. The lights are on. Star Wars fighting time. It seems as though everyone just decided to go up into the top part of the screen, right underneath where the scroll is going. So you can follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/FCComicGames. Subscribe on YouTube, our YouTube channel. And you can't really see what's going on that side. I'm surprised that Andrew Sulak is not off by himself somewhere crazy already, but maybe it's just because he's facing this side of the table. And yeah. Oh, okay, so we're all doing our craziness along the opposite side of the board. So a 4 straight from Andrew Sulak takes some focus. Alright, here we go. Cavill. So Cavill is deciding that he's going to go straight on. Which probably doesn't help out Cavill. He decides that he wants to, turn. It's easy with it's just a small ship base versus a shuttle. Cavill? Cavill is the one where he gets an extra die if he is
sorry.
attacking out of his own arc.
Why?
Yeah, he's a Y-wing. Oh, you're thinking of the Hawks?
Is Dave?
Yes. He's running a Kath Scarlet with Veteran Instincts, engine upgrade, and what else? Oh, K4 security droid. Yeah, K4 security droid is going to give you a target lock to do a maneuver. It's very nice. Scum pilots. The Scum pilots have some pretty cool stuff, like K4 security droid, the R4 agromech.
What they really need is a fire spray Imperial, because fire spray, like, it's just so not good for the Imperials.
But it is so good.
It is so.
Kath Scarlet now, if you use Mangler Cannon, you can get her ability to trigger every single time that you fire, just as you would try and get 10 Num's ability to activate every single time. So if you're looking for an additional stress, and because now you can go ahead and you can take EPT on the Imperial Kath. I mean, she's still really strong on both the Scum and the Imperial side, but you know, if we're using some control, you use that ion cannon, or no, we want to use the Mangler. That's kind of blank for a second. I was getting all excited, but Tactician, there we go. Double stress him. Oh goodness. Yes. Or they have missiles. So I mean, throw on the ion pulse. Oh, there you go. Oh, something crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it out next week if I can make it up next week. Yeah, with Kath, just for fun. You know, I mean, if you're gonna be flying some casual stuff, I mean, let's fly some casual stuff. Saying. Triple action Kath. I will use my action bar this round. Is extremely correct. But no, for triple action Kath. I'm talking off of like some of the comments going on. So right now they're just kind of like doing a whole bunch of staring at each other.
Like, so we were talking about Imperial, and I was like, getting action.
I don't know. Let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I understand how you could get it. This thing, you got the security droid, you get a target lock, then you're like PTL for focus and aid. But other one.
Well, I mean, Yazan is hard. Well, I mean, except if you have a stress. But that's what Black Squadron pilots with Wingman are for.
That's exactly. Chris Francis was running a list last 2 weeks ago that was like a Whisper, and he had Jax with Wingman, and he did a 4K with the Phantom, and like he was like, oh, I use Wingman on Jax, and I just pull it off. Oh, look, I can recloak. It's like, well done, sir. Done. I never see that. Ultimately won that game.
Oh, there we go. All right, Omicron pilot doing a 2-bank inward. Oh, that's actually. I wouldn't say it's like the only. Well, I mean, yeah, sarcastically. Well, I mean, he's not putting himself in a good position to make sure that Kath doesn't turn on him. Especially since now Kath can just 4 straight boost. Oh, that'll be disgusting. Ugh.
Too hard.
Shit. Alright. Thursday? So what's going on. So I'm stay back. Guess who's 7? Right? Alright, so there we go. Cavill, yep. Andrew Sulak going off to the side. Cavill made his little turn inward, which is, you know, going to allow him to fire outside of his front arc. You know what I'm saying? And he most definitely has a focus out. Thank you. Who? They probably. Okay, see, that's what I was talking about. You see what I was talking about? And that was just like a 3 straight forward. You know, so you're adding an extra 2 onto whatever the maneuver forward is. You know, for moving that 4 straight. I mean, you know, as like just counting bases and whatnot for moving. And so that shuttle right now doesn't even have the range 2 to engage tactician. 1, 2, it's taken 5 dice from Kath. 3, it's taking 4 dice from Cavill. And then Andrew Sulak is doing nothing. He'll come around. He always does, right?
That's right.
He'll come around. It's like a bad Green Day song.
That's right.
Oh. Alright, so we had the interceptors turn in, and they're all facing Kath. Yeah, especially. And we're boosting away from shooting again. I think he made this mistake last game too. Maybe it worked out for him though, but I can see why he would be kind of wary, but I mean, if I'm firing 5 dice, if I have an opportunity to fire 5 dice, I'm gonna take it on the shuttle anyway.
That's fell, right? So he's got focus, fade, and you know, another focus if he really needs it.
You super turtle at range 1 and just chance it, because I mean you already got, you know, Turner Jacks on the outside. Kath is gonna be firing first anyway, so
he's got 4 dice, no reroll. Well, he has a target lock. Let's see, right now, the
on what? On the fire spray? No, it has the same dial as the next one.
Okay,
only
yeah.
with the addition of a 3K.
So there's no rerolls essentially. So I don't add.
No. Yeah, there's. I mean, he used K4 security droid on the shuttle because he just wants to destroy it totally. All right, so there's a couple hits, and there's evade. Whoa, 1,730 kilometers away. Local store applied and didn't get one. That stings. So. Couple damage on Kath Scarlet. Well, I mean, you know, he's in a province. I mean, obviously not the U.S. In the U.S., they're counties, unless you're inside of Louisiana, in which case it's a parish. Think. Ooh, yeah, right, and so that's all right. See, that's like almost all the shields. Oh yeah, see. Right, here we go. Absolutely, just one hit. Yeah, alright, so it looks like nothing's really going on except that the shield comes off. Well, that's a very good question. Oh, he also has Rebel Cap. That's explaining a lot. Oh, dude, 24 hours and 3 to 5 hour ferry ride. Yeah, no. 24 hours. I mean, that's like me driving to go to Arizona. Which, by the way, I mean Arizona. They had a regional West Coast. You know, in their region. So, yeah, that'd be a rough trip. I mean, I've done the trip before to California from here. Or no, from Tennessee. I've done that twice. It's disgusting. Did that with my wife. And I'll tell you what, you're in a Mini Cooper, you're with 2 dogs, a cat, a beta fighting fish, you know, moving all that stuff out there, and oh my god, it's not fun at all. So, but you know, some people, they're definitely willing to travel. There's a lot of people who are willing to travel, and you know, especially just grow and partake in the game, and it's awesome.
Got a buddy that decided instead of like being around here, he's just like, we're just gonna sell everything, just travel. So he doesn't. I don't think he plays Xbox, but he doesn't play. It's just something he wanted to started a blog. So,
Exactly. All right, so Cavill doing a 1 bank inward, and the shuttle just tapped in. Trip back. Yeah, definitely different. All right, so here we go, and Drew coming in. There he is. You know, he's coming around. He's coming around. What action he's going to take? No. I'm thinking of focus and wait to see if the interceptor decides to turn towards him. Fell's going to be moving and out, and hopefully not towards Cap, because Capel would just.
Cue ball may have done it 2 straight with Jax. Hope said he shot better shots. And you lose all the stuff. Oh no, he's just hard.
One hard out. Oh. Yeah, I mean if he can block Kath. If Kath goes too fast, I mean Jax is gonna get nuked. But if Friend decided to do 1 straight forward, and engine 25 decides 1 straight forward, probably not gonna happen. If I had to guess, 2 straight. Open up some distance. Oh no, gets blocked. Oh, it is blocked without it. I don't think. It still has the arc shuttle. So it looks like the shuttle's gonna
Just take some more.
take it. You're gonna take it. Right. Oh, yeah, this is security droid. I was about to say, like, target lock. Just did. Okay, so there's the K-turn from. Oh. Fell did push the limit last round, right? He did it. Yeah, he did it 1 boost in. All right, there we go. All right, so the first shot, 3, and it looks like 2 damage is at least getting through, because I see some paint. All right, here we go. Kath. Let's see 5 dice attack. Oh, this is like what I wait for all the time. 5 dice, and it's a terrible roll. Look at all the blanks. All right, so he's spinning the target lock. Oh my goodness, there was 1 focus and 3 blanks out of 5 dice. And, you know, like 1 hit. didn't end up very at all better at all. So 2, and he gets 1 out of it. Oh, I was expecting like total destruction, just like the most. I just wanted to see something that was just like so metal, and then it was instead a little bit more like Barney.
Yeah, those were. We're just like, I have 5 dice at range 1, 2. No.
I spent a lot more time fighting against phantoms using X-wings. I think I used the Phantom once out of like the maybe year that I've owned it now. Or no, I didn't even buy a Phantom. Well, no. Yeah, I bought a Phantom I think it was this month last year. And I think I flew it once before. No, I flew it twice before the nerf. And it was mainly just so that way my buddy could get a practice against it. And there's a 2-shot and was evaded.
Is that I was hoping
Vader. You're gonna fly Vader and Armada. You might. Okay, so here comes. Yep. Ask him. Because if that's. Not only Lone Wolf, but he also gets an extra attack die. Andrew Sulak. I mean, he's like a cheap X-Wing. Kean Farlander is the one that uses best. Oh, you guys are talking about something completely different. You know, I mean, we go off on tangents all the time, and maybe it was just because Andrew was within range 2 of Cavill. So. Yeah, I just kind of noticed that right now. And it looks like a whole lot of like nothing just happened right there. Because I still see. Nope, Kath has 1 damage card on her. Yeah. No, that's I think it's token. It's just stray. So we're going back to planning, and we're going back to bumping our gums about other stuff. I have not played Armada yet. I've only heard great things, but yeah, exactly. We got the spammer, and we got new Brendan in here.
That makes you.
I mean, it makes me Brendan Classic.
Obsolete. You're obsolete.
Original formula.
Very good. Antique.
Take antique. I mean, I'm keeping it old school. What's that? Yeah, and I don't have too much time to get into another game either. Can't. I got X-Wing going on, and you know, and then I got like life. I can only give up so much of my life and money. My wallet is just absolutely destroyed after Wave 6 got released.
That's why I have friends that play 40. They have all this stuff. Oh, XYZ, borrow this because I'm totally sounds good.
I absolutely love though that the capital ships do look really nice, and yeah, you know, like the little tiny fighters that they don't have a lot of detail, but it's not really about the fighters. I think it's more about the capital ship. But I mean, you know,
Well,
fighters and stuff.
apparently, is it type.
Well, I mean, you would think that the rebels doing hit and fade, you know. Hit and fade. I mean, you know, they can't really say, like, you know, oh, wow, look at that. Someone did paint him. Made him look nice. It's really good. Did a really good job. See, this is, like, stuff that I have, like, zero skill doing, and you guys who do the, like, painting and stuff do really sideways. I think it's cool. I think they learned after X-Wing. Oh, look at that. We're looking on a phone right now. And cost period to entry, Armada 6 me. 40, yeah, it's 40. Yeah. That line significantly beyond my. I mean, yeah, definitely. Having to rent food also have to happen.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, and power. We're getting into summer. Well. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Andrew. Doing a one bank inward. And he's just a normal Z right now. He's a target lock.
All right, so anybody found a way to utilize M3As effectively? Besides the title in Mangler Cannon? No. There's
I have, but it was for Mangler Cannon. But I mean, it's also because like I haven't really played a lot of Scum yet. I mean, there's a while where I had like that like long break next week because of work getting in the way. I'd like, be away from everything. It was dumb. I think that, I mean, you can just kind of like plug and play whatever you want with Scum, but I mean, it's all about like you just gotta test it yourself. You gotta find your zone.
there was a tournament a couple weeks ago where a guy was running, Prince Caesar, and just pushing off a lot of the crits to the interceptor dudes. But that's one build. The other build that I like was it's 4 of them. One of them is the named pilot that lets you reroll defensive dice. Range 1, and then you just run them as like a little swarm with manglers and the title and stealth device, and it's super nice. Ooh. Uh-oh. It looks like and
he took a damage. That's gonna be nuts.
That's super bad because Kath is like right next to him, and he doesn't shot him.
Oh, Cavill firing through.
Oh,
Kath and Cavill.
He's got everybody out there once.
Oh my God, Dios mío. Yes, Mangler Cannon masterpiece. That TIE fighter with Bazooka. I like that. Bye, Karner. Karner.
It's too much. Well, he can't use focus on anyone. Actually, I'm pretty sure that just screws up Cavill.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Doesn't he have a blaster turret?
Cavill, yeah. Cavill can't use his blaster turret. So
I think Cavill's...
He's boosting Suture Fell into range of Kath.
Yeah. Now he's got to choose.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and hedge what we got right now going. Okay, so obviously Kath's rear arc counts as an arc, so auto thrusters can engage on either Sunterfell or Karner Jax. They're both at range 1 of Kath Scarlet. So we got, basically, what's that? We got 2 good real shots on the interceptors, and then a Y-wing that's just like facing absolutely nothing and doing nothing, and then a shuttle that is also taking hot shots. So let's see what happens. Kath, spinning the target lock. All right, 4 hits.
I don't think Karner's gonna survive with the
No.
left.
Oh, that's 5
that's
hits.
5 hits out of
Oh,
the
my
back
goodness.
arc.
Oh, we have paint.
It looks like a bunch of focus.
Yeah.
Karner goes down.
Nope. All right, so he did not survive with 1 hole, unfortunately, but that's fine.
That was very ambitious.
Yeah.
All right, so I
I mean,
think
he's kind of
that's-
parked doing nothing. Sunterfell.
Well,
is
so
gonna get
so
shot
that
now.
means no, because Cavill still could.
All right,
Yes, but-
Sunterfell range 1, and that's 2.
It's like one.
Fade, so another damage card on Kath.
Cannot nickel and dime some big ships.
Is it
Was
Karner Jax will
Jackson's super. Buddy. Can't.
Oh my
Good.
goodness! All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so why is he rolling 4?
The Shellac. Oh, okay, that was actually Cavill's shot, not Nedry.
Yeah, 'cause
We're
now he
good.
gets to shoot out of his arc and stuff. So
Skojo 1,
No,
2,
I
3. How did he get 5 dice? Who are you talking about? Kath or
Kath Scarlet.
I mean that's yeah, because Kath gets a +1 out the back arc, and then you got another +1 for the rear or for range 1.
All right, here we go.
That's 5. Looks
We're
like some missiles from Nadru.
using it,
He only rolled 3.
and there we go. All right, second.
Oh, he's not.
He's
Yeah.
2. And that's for the shuttle.
Oh, shuttle goes down.
Oh, Scarlet dough. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Three primary, +1 for range 1, +1 for 5.
So good. Yeah, she doesn't like to get up on. She doesn't like people to get up on. That's right.
Absolute death.
Oh.
Wow. Sunterfell.
Fell. You got it. Fell. I don't think Fell has not been hit. So I think yeah,
Fell
he's
is at full
good.
health. Auto
Yeah,
center
oh
fell.
yeah. Hey, I would rather have Auto Scepter Fell or play against Auto Scepter Fell than play against Bangler Cannon 10.
Everything is just so dangerous for Sunterfell, right? Except, well, I mean, Cavill gets the extra dice, but that extra 1 die is probably the one that gets canceled by auto.
Yeah.
But
What?
the problem is that Sunterfell can't bump anything right now. Bumps, he will die. Oh, Nadru. Oh, he sacrificed himself. He's going to be running over. Yeah. Yeah, he probably turned into the guys.
And
And he looks like. So
Yeah.
there's the shield.
all right, so Kath's probably gonna do a bank.
Oh,
what
yeah,
I would
totally.
do.
1 bank, and then it's going to be like. Yeah, 1 bank, right? He'll get a free target lock. Focus. Look at that. Bam.
All in.
And Sunterfell is going to be 2 bank left. And then.
I think Bell does it 2 straight barrel rolls. I mean, yeah, you get set up against Cow.
turns. Done.
He's in a tough spot.
He's in like.
Never played with. Yeah, it's probably a good thing. A lot of people
I mean,
they're
you get too
illegal.
close- You get too close to the asteroids, and if
Oh, those roids.
Yeah.
Fine. Just
Droids.
just droids.
Yep.
Yeah. Steroids.
the exciting, probably this turn.
Come
And
on.
that's just what I'm saying right now. My prediction is that Autofell dies.
I think he lives one.
No, absolutely not. Kath Scarlet.
I
Kath
think
Scarlet is gonna.
all he has to do is avoid one guy.
Well, I mean, he kills Kath Scarlet.
All right, look, two straight.
Uh,
Barrel roll.
no.
Never
so-
mind, he's too far.
Yeah.
Barrel away. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. He's not gonna kill him.
the rear arc is still an arc, so.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No,
Autofell's just
evade
back.
focus.
That's all-
there we
that's
go,
what he's gotta
evade
do.
focus.
Everything can happen if you roll.
Alright, so there we go.
Ooh.
Sunterfell range one shot is,
4
and he's
hits.
spending his focus on the attack hits. And he gets 1, 2, 3 shields down.
And 5 full left.
And we have. I guess for when the Raiders coming out, I think the Raiders gonna be coming out June.
I'm hoping right
I'm-
after read.
I'm guessing right after Regionals. June. But that's just my guess.
I think people are hoping it's gonna come out right before regionals.
Alright, Cabal fires. Alright, so that's 3 hits. And
That's a lot of
Flood
blinks.
looks
I think that's gonna do it. He might be able, he's gonna gate
auto
one.
thrusters.
Oh, this must be Kath.
Kath fires.
And
first.
she's at range 2, I think. So, yeah, big money, big money. Everybody knows the Raider. That's
Yeah. I'm excited. I got one on deck. Alright, so there it is. Alpha Vice is gone. 2
Yeah.
hits, 1 hole remaining on the Baron.
all right. Here we go. Can Cavill finish off the Baron? Oh, spinning the focus, getting the target lock. Oh snap! All right, spinning the lock. Just needs one more.
Alright, so he
3
needs
dice. Auto thrusters 1. I think it's gonna do it.
Plus
Bam!
1.
That's it. No, because he
Oh,
had
yeah,
he had 2 blanks. I think that's a
Yeah,
So-
probably. Game.
game
Blouses.
over.
Oh my! I wonder what the scum cap ship is going to
Yep.
be. Something silly.
Yo, we're gonna. Y'all get to see us. This is gonna be awesome. Full face. Face cam. Face cam. Yeah. What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys?
Here.
Another- Just like Yeah.
Everybody's up in here.
Give me the mic. Another win for Engine 25. What? I don't. I know it's my show, but I don't. I promise I don't win on purpose. I mean, I promise I don't set it up on purpose. I was not supposed to be playing against you. Everybody knows I can't beat you.
You were supposed to be playing against me. That's what you promised people, and you went against that.
Cue ball. If you weren't playing against me, yeah, you sit down. So if you had seen this in a tournament against someone who wasn't me, what are you thinking when you see? First of all, what are your opinions of scum, and do you change your approach if you see scum on the other side?
No, I don't really change my approach. I just try and focus on the one thing your list is built around. Try and stress it, which I flew in way too quick with the shuttle. But I was trying to get you off guard by doing that, which kind of worked.
I would like to point out that shuttle lasted a really long time, and it was really annoying me. So it was he got an evade on almost every time he rolled his one die. He got popped an evade, and I kept getting 1 or 2 hits at a time, and it was really annoying. Scum of the Galaxy boredom pwned you, not just Scum of the Earth. I don't know. To talk us through the game, what were just, I don't know, oversweeping thoughts? I'm glad everybody left because I like to have a big talk afterwards, and they all left.
Well, I was trying to catch you off guard because you never expect that 3 soft from the shuttle ever, and to see that early on, I was trying to throw you off guard, and you didn't know what I was going to do, and then I made the stupid mistake of doing a hard 2. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly, when I thought that the bounty hunter would be out of my way, and I'm like, after I revealed it, I went, what was I thinking?
I was almost thinking you were going to do a full stop, but then I realized, oh, I'm right in front of him. He's not going to move anyway. Why would he risk taking the stress? And then you took the stress.
Yeah, I took the stress for a maneuver that I couldn't even do. So that was my 2 major mistakes, I think, more than anything else.
And then the one time you the one time Flechette Cannon went off against the shuttle, I got that K4. It's just like, I don't mind doing green maneuvers. I get my actions anyway.
Yeah, but I was thinking it could slow you down, too. Right, you could have, and you didn't. And that kept you from getting a rear arc on Garner and Sunter fell just that little bit longer.
And then Karnor landed on an asteroid, and that's how interceptors die, because you were range 1, and I had a target lock, and it was awesome. But then I expected you to shoot at the to keep shooting the fire spray, and you avoided fire, or like you moved out of range, obviously, to try to help Suntir. But did you think there was any way you could clear the fire spray? I only had 4 hull left, so you really lucky range 1 shot. You could have cleared me.
I could have, but you were really good with those evade die. You were getting at least 1, maybe 2 evades every time you rolled. So I was pretty sure I wasn't going to clear it.
I was also getting 1 hit most time I rolled the red.
True that. But still, if I could... I knew I was going to get more hits on Cavill. I knew I could take Cavill down faster. So if I could get a range 3 of the fire spray and maybe stop Nadru on the asteroid again and give him another damage, it was, there's chances. There's different ways to look at it.
I did have inertial dampeners, and I was really thinking about just stopping with Nadru. My usual technique with Nadru is I found in the past I get more rounds out of like Lone Wolf kind of powers if I start close together and then open. I think my mistake in that regard was I started on the same side of the table as you. So I never got to move out of range 2 before everybody fired. So Nadru's abilities never went off, but I did use a cluster missile to some avail. That worked out.
At least get the munitions off as a win.
Yeah, and doing damage with the munitions. I took an extra turn and held on to that target lock, so I got a focus through.
1 damage with it.
1 damage was enough at the time.
True.
Brendan, I'm sure you were making fun of me. What were you thinking? Like, talk to us talk about our match as a viewer here. I'm interested.
Okay, so the first thing I saw, alrighty. So the first thing I saw was, you're starting close together. You guys are starting off in kind of like the thing. I kind of knew that you were gonna have Cavill turn and get his extra dice and stuff like that. But like you said, Drew wasn't gonna be able to utilize his ability at all. And
like I said, I find I usually get more turns out of it if I open and come back as opposed to starting opposite closing. It's just like I get maybe 2 or 3 turns of fire out of his ability instead of 1 before we close to range. But obviously, I probably should have started on the other side. But I mean, he made up his points. He killed the shuttle. I don't know.
Yeah. One thing that I saw, especially with Kath, like the very first jump. I mean, I was calling it. I mean, the speed that you chose was perfect. it was one slower than I was guessing, but
Right.
just because I couldn't see.
There was that obstacle right there to my left, and I wanted to go just barely past it so I could boost if I needed to. And the shuttle put me in just the right position to boost over. And I didn't get an offensive action, but I put some damage on the shuttle early, and that was important.
Yeah. I mean, putting damage on the shuttle really early, especially stopping a lot of the stress effects that you had going on. The very first thing I saw was Sooner Fell jumping out of range 1, Kath, and boosting 1 forward. You set yourself up a K-turn by not doing push the limit, which is awesome. So that was not something I was thinking about. I was like thinking, man, turtle up, take some shots on Kath, try and force her down early. But that ended up working out in your favor, at least for keeping Sooner Fell alive a little bit longer.
More shots on Kath in the long run. At range.
Yeah, definitely got more shots on Kath range 1. So there was a couple times it's like maybe
I certainly made mistakes were made on both sides. I definitely made a few errors like the previous one, like this that probably would have gotten me beat by most people, and even by him. Like this, if we played this match again and we started exactly the same way, he could just as easily beat me.
mistakes were made. But I mean,
They're always.
yeah, as a learning experience. I mean, it's great. And you guys got like the game reel now to just go back and watch. So
I was like,
Oh, that's okay.
I was just really excited to see a lot of dice rolling, because seeing Kath just drop 5 dice from the rear arc is just so funny whenever it's not happening to you.
One hit target lock.
And only get 1 hit with the target lock is so awesome too.
The first 2 times I rolled 5 dice, I rolled 1 hit. It was terrible. Yeah, and he's laughing at me. You see this? Having said, I like this. Like, I'll have to practice with it. Like, obviously, but this was a completely experimental list I threw together in about 4 minutes, and I enjoyed it. I don't know if it's competitive, but it was certainly fun.
Yeah, I mean that's like a couple of lists. I mean, obviously, not everything has to be a competitive list. It's sometimes just trying to see how many different effects that you can get to trigger. And I think that's what tonight was all about for some of the lists that I was playing with and some of the other games that we were doing for the week. And I've been flying, some like the Imperial stuff. Just having fun with it. So, I mean, just kind of threw some stuff together using Rexler Brath with just, what's the thing? Lone Wolf. And just like having him run by himself. Yeah, exactly. So, like, trying to get Lone Wolf to trigger is probably, it takes quite a bit of time to actually get it in the right spot. All that amount of time that you're spending trying to move out, get it perfect.
I'm telling you, Brennan, start close together and open, and then close like a pincher. And inertial dampeners is great for loan.
Oh, totally. Unfortunately, it's only for scum.
Any closing words from you about our game or your first game, or I don't know, anything X-Wing related?
The first game, I think I flew almost perfect. Almost.
You both played a pretty good game, like based on his list and based on your own. It was a lot of fun to watch.
The second game, all I can say is don't land on rocks and don't hit stuff when you want actions.
Corner landing on the rock basically sealed in.
Or if you know you're going to hit stuff, don't stress yourself in the process. Okay, so there is one other thing I wanted to talk about. Other Brendan is still creeping. He's right here, by the way. We got Rebel Brendan and then other Brendan, just like right here out of frame. Yeah. So Skojo, what do you mean Empire beef burgers? Or did we? I mean, the Empire won one of the games tonight. I don't know. Who won the first game? I don't even remember. Nick, the B-Wings. Oh yeah. So that the other topic I wanted to touch on is those new TIE Advanced pilots. Some of them look awesome. I mean, they're still TIE Advanced. Like I almost feel the same way about it that I did Rebel Aces in the A-Wing. Like, it's still only 2 dice, and you're making expensive ships with 2 dice. But it's like, especially Zertic Strom and Juno Eclipse sound really awesome.
I kind of see me replacing the shuttle with Vader, and
Probably not a bad idea.
and with the advanced targeting computer, and I don't know. I still have a couple points in there, so I'm still trying to figure out what the EPT is going to
What do you think, Brendan?
You guys might be excited about the new TIE Advanced pilots. I am excited about the new Scum ship announced for Wave 7. The Karax.
The Kirax think Talonbane.
Dude. Cobra.
He is wearing a Cobra shirt, which is a very nerdy yet unrelated thing.
So excited about Talonbane Cobra. I mean, there's...
Except when he plays against Zerdik Strom. You know, if Zerdik has an engine upgrade, your Talon's never getting to roll that 5 die.
If he's coming in at a 9 and Talonbane Cobra, or
all I gotta do is block you, bro.
Exactly, but there's so much to be excited about with, I think, Talonbane, just like specifically him. At least the ability is there.
I'm pretty pumped about the Houndstooth. It may end up being the ship that I play the most, even if it turns out to not be very. I think it'll be good, but even if it's not, I'm a big boss guy, and it seems like it's a lot of fun.
I think with its title, that makes it very exciting.
It depends on how the title works, because I feel like it's going to interact with MOV in a very weird way.
I really don't care. I think dropping that title in there and the ship exploding and suddenly there's a Z95 there, that's awesome. Talking about a hero Z95.
Hero Bandit. Brendan here is all about Hero Bandit. I do. There's an interesting thing. I'm thinking, especially with the Houndstooth title, that ship is going to kind of be the Decimator Falcon of the Scum, I think, because it's really heavy, and then, it blows up, and I get 4 more hit points. I get a Z95. What's up? So it's like, as far as durability, it's up there with the Decimator. The thing it's lacking is a defensive crew member that the other 2 factions have. I'm thinking it's going to be Bosk. Bosk has a crew card inside the Houndstooth expansion pack, and if that's the case, it'd be unfortunate because I really like Bosk's pilot ability, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe the other pilots will be pretty good.
I think a 180-degree firing arc on the Houndstooth is going to be pretty crazy too.
It is.
More, especially since those look like auxiliary arcs instead of having just the forward front arc, and then you have like the little auxiliary arcs on the side. His auto thruster is going to be able to activate
because it doesn't work on the fire spray, and in fact that came up in our game. Like I was confused for and it doesn't, or I thought it was going to work, and then it didn't work because the range was wrong. But it doesn't work on the fire spray. So it's gonna be the same on the Houndstooth. And in fact, we talked about Tactician right before his first match. Triple Tacticians on the Houndstooth might be a thing because it has such a big, weirdly shaped range 2 area. It's just like, I don't know, give it triple Tacticians and expert handling, and you can barrel roll and always guarantee that they're in range 2 no matter what. And they take triple stress.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or I mean, even without expert handling, just thrown on the engine upgrade. I mean, large base ships with engine upgrade are awesome, especially when they have...
I was just doing it with Kath.
Yeah, and even with just the arc, with Kath. I mean, you use it to just reposition where your arc is going. It's awesome. So...
Any other comments from viewers? I don't know. What's going on in the world right now? Avengers 2 is amazing. We're talking about that. It was just about to come out the last time we were on. The new Mad Max Fury Road movie is getting awesome reviews. I'm pretty excited about that one. The next big one for me though is Jurassic World. I'm a big dinosaur nerd. It'll probably be terrible, but I'm gonna go to the movie in my dinosaur T-shirt, and it's gonna be great. And then I'll walk out of the movie and be like, what a waste of money, more than likely. I hope you prove me wrong. I do. I want it to be good. We'll see how it goes. Star Wars comes out in December. We got a long time to waste before that. I don't know. The Cue Ball, what's going on in your life?
Next week, going to see Apocalyptica, 20th. That's going to be great.
That sounds a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's a cello group. Plays 4 cellos, and they cover metal songs.
Yeah, I listened. I saw a lot of videos of them in high school. Are you attending that show, or are you working it?
I'm attending.
Cool. Because I have a job with the company that I work with him occasionally. We're freelancers, and we work together. And I have a job that day, so I was curious if that's what we were doing. I don't know. It's in the email somewhere. Any other thoughts? Rebel Brendan, Creeper Brendan, Cue Ball. Good. Yeah, flying sand crawlers everywhere. I'm all about it. You know, I don't know. What should I talk about? Register for our regionals. It's on May 30th. You can do that at fcbcomicsandgames.com. All of our social media is right here at the top of the screen, scrolling by. If you haven't followed us on Twitch, click the follow button. We do this every other Wednesday. We'll have one more show on May 27th, the Wednesday right before the regional tournament. Be sure to, if you can't come to the tournament in person, be sure you tune in on May 30th. We're going to be doing a whole day coverage. One featured match through all the Swiss, and then probably the number 1 or 2 match through the elimination round. So it's going to be probably 20 straight hours of X-Wing coverage. It's going to be great. And we will be giving away free stuff to the viewers, because we wouldn't be able to do this without you. So if you show up, you'll be able to vote on who the next featured match is, and you might win an X-Wing ship or a T-shirt, or I don't even know what my prizes are yet, but we're working on that. I'll definitely know more about the prizes you can expect by next show. So I hope everybody had a good time, and fly casual.